So we'll start in easy pose or on your chair, if you're on the chair, sitting with your hands on your knees, trying to bring all your awareness inwards. So we forget everything for the outside world. Keeping your head so that it's pulling up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. If you can, pull up your mullibuns. That's your anus, sex organs, and your tummy button towards your spine. Keeping your chin locked. Your chin is parallel with the floor and just a little bit tucked back. Keeping your concentration between your eyebrow centre. Taking 3 deep breaths in and out and following your natural breath. We're going to breathe in deeply for the 3 arms. Keeping your eyes closed for a few seconds, feeling the vibrations and the circulation of energy within. Taking our hands together in prayer mudra, so our thumbs are into our sternum. Exhale our head looking down, and inhale, taking your head so your eyes are going up towards the ceiling, keeping your eyes closed, and taking your hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, taking your hands down and your chin towards your chest. Inhale your hands up, your head up, with your eyes closed, concentrating between your eyebrow centre. Exhaling your hands down, chin onto your chest. Inhale, hands up, taking your head up. Exhale, down, keeping the awareness within. Taking your hands into Chin Mudra. You're going to take 3 deep breaths in, so breathing into your tummy, expanding your tummy. Exhaling, deflate your tummy, so just breathing into the tummy area. Inhale, breathe into your tummy, expanding your tummy. Exhale, deflate your tummy. This time expanding your ribs. Let's inhale, inhale into your rib area, not into your tummy area this time. Exhaling, deflate your ribs. Inhale, inflate ribs. Front, back and sides. Exhaling, deflating your ribs. Inhaling, inflating ribs. Exhaling, deflating the ribs. Keeping your eyes closed, keeping the concentration within. We're going to do the alternate nostril breathing. Taking our left hand and chin mudra, your thumb and index touching. Right hand in Vishnu mudra, middle finger, index folded into the palm of your hand. Try to keep your elbow in. Relax your shoulders. Try and keep your concentration between your eyebrow centre. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely, closing your right nostril. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Exhaling, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeping your eyes closed, taking your hand into chin mudra on your knee. Concentrating between your eyebrow centre, keeping your spine as straight as possible. Open our eyes. We're going to come into standing to start with. And if you are with a chair or you want to use a chair to help you balance with your hands, then please use the chair to help you balance. We're going to be coming up onto the balls of our feet. So try and think about spreading your toes a little bit first, and inhaling up onto the balls of your feet, exhaling down. Inhaling up onto the balls of your feet, exhaling down. Inhaling up onto the balls of your feet, exhaling down. Now, if you can, and again, hold on to the chair, I want to inhale up onto the balls of your feet, rest on the balls of your feet, and just walk round a little bit on your mat on the balls of your feet, so you can feel that you're working the muscles in your calves here. And then again, if you can, I want you to think about walking backwards this time. So just walking backwards, you can just feel the muscles pulling slightly different on the back. It's going round in a little circle. Okay. Then exhaling your feet back down to the floor. And this time, inhale up your toes, so we're on the heels. And then I want you to walk again, walk around the room on your mat, however you want, but just walking with your toes facing upwards and your heels on the floor. And then if you can, we're going to be walking backwards. Just watch that you don't get dizzy. You just feel that we're stretching the muscle behind. Okay, then coming back to centre. You can probably feel that you've worked your muscles in the bottom of your calves a little bit here, which is going to help you with balance. Then I want you to separate your legs out just a little bit wider than hip width apart, keeping your feet parallel so they're facing the front. Think about pulling up your Mulabandha, relaxing your shoulders, shoulder blades together, and keeping your chin parallel with the floor. And inhale your right arm up next to your ear. Exhale your arm over to the left, trying to keep your arm next to your ear, straightening your arm as much as you can. Inhale your arm up, exhale down. Inhale the left arm up next to your ear. Exhale, moving over to the right. Looking up towards the ceiling to try and open your chest a little bit more. Inhale your arm up. Exhale your arm down. Inhale your right arm up. Exhaling over to the left. Stretch, stretch. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Inhaling left arm up. Exhaling over to the right. Inhaling your arm up and exhaling, release. This time, keeping the palm of your right hand next to your thigh, and then slide your arm up on an inhale underneath your armpit, exhaling over to the left. Inhale up and exhale your hand down towards your thigh. Inhale your left hand up underneath your armpit. Exhaling over to the right, looking up towards the ceiling, opening your chest. Inhale up and exhale your arm going down. Connect the movement with the breath as much as possible. Inhale, palm, right palm up under your armpit. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling up. Exhaling your hand down. Inhale, left hand under armpit. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale your head up. Exhale, moving your hand down. Okay, so you can either choose to sit or stand. So if you're on a chair, you might want to sit if it's too much for your legs. We're going to take our arms outwards. We're going to scrunch our hands up as tight as we can, screw our faces up. And as we open our hands and we exhale, we're going to do a lion's breath out. So inhale, screwing up your fist, screwing up your face, wiggle your nose, wiggle your mouth. And on an exhale, inhale, screw up everything as tight as you can, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And exhaling. Excellent. It's time, if you can keep your arms out, keep your arms out, parallel to the ground. If you feel that you want to rest in between, rest. So we're going to play the piano, to wiggle your fingers, and try and think about wiggling them slowly. So you're pushing down on the keys of the piano and you're doing it individually. So you're moving, coordinating the movement to just do one finger at a time on each hand. And then start moving the fingers quicker. You're moving them all individually but quickly. Okay. And on an inhale, take your fingers up towards the ceiling and feel like you're pushing against a wall. So you can feel it in your wrist here. On an exhale, take your fingers down towards the floor. And again, feel that you're pushing against a wall. Inhale, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. On an inhale, making circles with the wrist, taking your hands up. And on an exhale, taking your hands down. Keeping the movement as big and as slow as possible. So we're working the little muscles here in our wrists. So inhaling as we come up. Exhaling as we move down. And then going in the other direction, inhaling the fingers up towards the ceiling, exhaling the hands down towards the floor. Inhale, hands up, exhaling, hands down. And then just giving everything a little shake. Feel that you're getting rid of any excess energy you don't need in your body. Shaking it out. Wow. Start shaking your hips. Excellent. And bringing our hands out to the sides. Inhaling the hands onto the shoulders. Exhale, your hands open. Inhale, hands onto the shoulders. Exhaling, open your arms. Inhale, take your hands onto your shoulders, this time taking your elbows together. And trying to inhale your elbows up as far as you can together, and then start to make big circles, taking your elbows out towards the back as you exhale. And inhale, elbows together and up. Exhaling as you're taking the elbows back. Feel the tension leaving your shoulders. And the other direction, inhale your elbows back as far as you can, up, and exhaling, bringing your elbows together. Inhale, up and back. Connect the breath with the movement. Exhaling, taking your elbows together, and relax. Okay, again, just give yourself a little shake. Shaking your hips, your wrists, your body, shaking your head, shaking all over. Woo. Okay, this time we're going to do shoulder lifts. So inhaling, shoulders up. Exhaling, release. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. This time making circles with our head. We're going to take our chin towards our chest. On an exhale, take your head down. Inhaling, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Your head back. On an exhale, your left ear will be at your left shoulder, taking your head down. Inhaling, your head up, round and back. Exhaling as you come down with the head. Then going in the other direction. Inhaling to the left ear first, left shoulder, head back. And exhaling as your head comes down from the right. Inhale up, round, back, and down. And when your chin comes back to your chest, inhale your head back up to center. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling, releasing any tension that needs to be left from your body. Okay, so just going to, again, you might want to stand up for this one, Pat, holding your chair. A little bit of balance. We're just going to bring our left or right knee up, sorry, and then take your foot out in front. And if you can, think about opening your toes on an inhale and exhale, firm your toes. Inhale, open your toes. Exhale, close your toes. Inhale, open your toes. Exhale, close your toes. And on an inhale, bringing your toes up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, take your toes down towards the floor. Inhale, toes up. Exhaling, toes down. Inhaling, toes up. Exhaling, toes down. And making circles with your ankles. This might be a little bit difficult for some of you with the balance, so remember, hold onto the chair or the wall if you need to. And then going in the other direction. Making the circles as big as you can, inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. And we move to the other leg, so bringing both feet down. Inhaling your left leg up. Starting with the toes, we're going to open the toes as wide as we can. On an exhale, scrunch your toes up. On an inhale, take your toes up as wide as you can. On an exhale, scrunch your toes up. Inhale, toes open as wide as you can. Exhale, scrunch your toes up as tight as you can. And on an inhale, take your toes up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, take your toes down towards the ground. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, toes down. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, toes down. This time making circles with your ankles, so as big and as slow as possible. Inhaling as they come up your toes and exhaling as they go down. And then bringing both of your feet back down to the ground. And again, just giving your whole body a little shake. Just shaking your feet, shaking your ankles, shaking your wrists. Just feel like you're dancing a little bit. Shaking your head. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Going to do some circles with the hips. Again, keeping the feet about hip width apart. You can do this sitting down on the chair if you want to do it sitting down on the chair. But if we think about inhaling, so we move forward, taking our tummy button as far forward as possible, and then As we start to exhale, move the hips to the right, back as far as you can, and then to the left, and then forward. So on an inhale, you're just pushing your tummy button forward. On the exhale, as we move back, we're taking the tummy button towards our spine. Or just try and keep your head as central as possible. So imagine that you've got a hole going through your head. Your head isn't going to move, but you're going to get your hips moving around the pole. So it's almost like when you used to hula hoop when you were younger. And keep the movement slow or fast. Really trying to move your hips around and down. And then going in the other direction, pushing your hips forward, out and back. You can keep your hands on your hips if you prefer to keep them on your hips, if it helps you to move forward and back. Try and connect the movement with your breath, so you're breathing in as you go forward, exhaling as you go back. Okay, excellent. Coming back to centre, and again just shaking out a little bit, shaking your hands, arms, feet, legs, just giving yourself a little wiggle. Brilliant. So we're going to come down into tabletop. And to come into cat-cow. But first of all, I want you to make sure that you've got your tabletop in a good position. Think about opening your fingers on the ground, your thumbs into the ground. Feel that you're pushing the palms of the hand and the fingers into the ground. So you're really connecting with the earth here. And just slightly taking your weight forward, keeping your head in alignment with your spine. If you can, keep your eyes closed and concentrate between the eyebrow centre. On an inhale, taking your head and your bottom up, tummy button towards the floor. On an exhale, take your head towards the floor and round your back up as high as you can towards the ceiling. Inhaling, your head up, bottom up. Exhaling, head down and round your back as much as you can towards the ceiling. Bringing your tummy button up towards the ceiling. Inhale, head, bottom up. Exhale, as your head moves down and you round your back up towards the ceiling. Continue at a rhythm that's good for you. As you feel that your back's warming up, your column vertebrae is warming up, you can make the movement faster if you wish to make it faster. Try and connect the breath with the movement. And as you're moving, concentrate on your column vertebrae. As you're moving through the movement. So you connect with the movement, the breath. Keep the concentration between your eyebrow centre. And then coming back to tabletop. And this time we're just going to move our hips in circles. So again, we're taking the bottom further down towards our ankles, and then as we come round and forward, taking the hips round to the left and the right. And you don't have to be perfect in the movement, you can feel what's comfortable for you. So if you feel that you want to move in a figure of 8 with the hips, then move in a figure of 8. If you feel that you want to move in circles, move in a circle. It's just about keeping the articulation in the hips and then going in the other direction, whichever direction you've chosen to do. Come around in another, but just feel that you're keeping the breath and the movement and enjoy moving in the movement. Okay, then coming back to centre, taking our hands in front and our forehead to the floor, stretching the arms out as far as you can in front of you, keeping your knees and your hips vertical with each other. Taking a few long deep breaths in this posture. And obviously if you've got any serious pains in your shoulders, bring your hands a little bit nearer to you. But try and take your hands as far forward as you can. Think about your breath. As you're breathing in, feel the energy of your breath going to any area that aches in your body and using the energy from your breath to help relax the area. A nice, long, deep breathing. Then when you're ready, we're going to walk the hands back towards the feet so we come into child posture. So we want to keep the forehead on the floor. If not, we put a cushion underneath the forehead. You can also put a cushion in between your knees if you feel that you need to. Keeping your buttocks, if you can, on your heels. Palms of your hands facing upwards and totally be submissive to this posture. Relax your shoulders, concentrate between the eyebrow centre. And when you're breathing in, breathe in as deep as you can to expand your tummy. You're massaging your internal organs and relaxing the lower part of your back. When you're ready, we push up with our hands so that we're going to come sitting. To do forward bends with a twist. So if you're sitting on the chair, you can do this one quite easily on the chair if you want to sit on the chair. So we're keeping our legs separated. And what we want to do is take our right hand up as far as we can towards the ceiling on an inhale. And as we exhale, you take your hand down towards your left foot. Then inhale your hand up. Exhale your hand down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, your hands down towards your right foot. Inhale, hand up. Exhale down. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhaling down to the right. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, left foot. Inhale up. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale to the left foot. Inhale up. Exhale down and relax. This time we're going to take our hands out in front. And we're going to make circles with our hands. So we're going to take the hands over to the right and then coming back and round towards the left. So you're exhaling as you move forward, inhaling as you move backwards. You like drawing a circle with your hands. You just feel that when you're coming back, you can try and move back as far as you can. And then going in the other direction, taking your hands forwards, moving back, coming forward. making the circles as big as you can. And coming back to the centre with your hands, coming back up, parallel with the back straight, bringing your legs in together, and then just folding your legs in and out. And then doing the contra pose for the flexion of arm, forward flexion. So just taking your hands back, keeping your back straight is fine. Or you can fold your legs in and then inhale your bottom up, exhale your head back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling your bottom down and inhaling your head up. Remember, this one as well is a good one for your back wings. So you can keep your hands by your hips in either direction and just literally lift your bottom up and exhale down. It's just a small movement off the floor, lifting up and coming down. Pushing your bottom off the floor and exhaling back down. Okay, then coming back into the centre. We're going to do a butterfly. So if you can take the palms, or the soles of your feet, sorry, together. Think about keeping your back as straight as you can. And flapping your wings. Taking a few deep breaths in and out. Smiling within, feeling relaxed within yourself, relaxing your shoulders. Imagine that you're flying around the garden without a care in the world. Okay, and bringing your knees back together, we're going to lie on the floor, we're going to go into crocodile pose. Remembering with crocodile pose, we're taking our big toes together, our heels are falling out. We're going to make a pillow with our hands and we take our head in one direction. And breathing in long and deep, and on the inhale, expand your tummy as wide as you can. So you relax the bottom part of your back. When you're ready, I want you to take your hands underneath your shoulders, keeping your forehead on the floor. Think about taking your heels together, keeping your feet flat on the floor, your legs together. You want to think about taking your elbows as close as you can towards each other. And on an inhale, lifting up your head and your chest, but not putting weight into your hands. Relax your buttocks in the posture and exhale, release back down. And taking your hands behind your bottom, interlacing your fingers. Think about taking your shoulders down and back. On an inhale, inhale your head, chest up, taking your hands as far as you can towards your feet. On an exhale, release. Then taking your hands back down so they're underneath your shoulders. Shoulder blades together, elbows as near as you can to each other. Open your chest. This time putting weight on your hands and coming up as far as you can. Let's inhale, head, chest up, and pushing on your hands to wherever is comfortable. Exhaling, release. Going back into crocodile pose, making the pillow with your hands. So you're taking your head in the other direction. Taking your big toes together, heels tumbling out. Concentrating between your eyebrow centre. Inflating your tummy as big as you can to relax the lower part of your back. When you're ready, this time we're going to look forward, but taking our chin to the floor. Taking our hands underneath our bodies. So you're keeping them in a fist or flat, your palms flat. Inwards. And on an inhale, inhale your right foot up, taking it towards the ceiling, keeping it like it's pulling out of your socket, so you're keeping your hips level. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg up, stretching it towards the wall behind you. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg up, stretching towards the wall behind you. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale down. Then coming back into crocodile. Taking our hands as a pillow, looking in the other direction. Taking your long, deep breaths in and out. Remembering your big toes together and your heels are falling out. You're keeping the lower part of your back relaxed. And when you're ready, we're going to come into down dog. So if you can, try and push up on your hands and then roll back onto your knees. And with down dog, so you're back in the tabletop posture. We want to think about curling our toes under at the back. And then on an inhale, we're taking your bottom towards your heels and then taking your bottom up towards the ceiling and the wall behind you. And as we exhale back down to tabletop, do it one more time. So we're going to inhale, your bottom towards your heels and push up. Breathing in the posture. If you want to paddle your feet in the posture. And exhale, take your knees back down to the ground. And we're going to come sitting to do a spinal twist. So if you're on the chair, I know that you know how to do it, so you can continue. Taking your right foot either to the inside of your left knee or the outside of your knee. The inside is easier. And inhaling up your left hand And as you exhale, turn and grab hold of your right knee, either using your elbow or your hand to pull it towards you, and take your right hand behind you, looking behind you. Keeping your shoulders level and relaxed. And on an inhale, try and grow up with your back a little bit taller. Try and straighten your back. And on an exhale, turn into the posture a little bit more. And to come out of the posture, inhale your right hand up. And exhale, release. Changing over your legs. Taking your left foot to the inside of your right knee. Concentrate on your posture here, so you're coming up from the bottom part of your back. So we're not rounding our backs, but to really think about pulling up and forward. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, keeping your shoulders level. So we're not going to be moving one shoulder up more than the other. We want to inhale the right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, taking the hand to the outside of the leg. Taking the left hand behind. You're trying to pull your leg in as far as you can and twisting from this area, the waist area. Think about your shoulders being level, so you haven't got one higher than the other. And on an inhale, try and grow up a little bit taller towards the ceiling. On an exhale, try and turn into the twist a little bit more. And to come out of the posture, inhale your left hand up. And exhale, release. Okay, then we're going to come up into standing. We're going to do the forward bend, standing forward bend. So again, we want to talk about the mountain posture. So we're keeping both feet parallel. You want to feel that you've almost got roots that are pulling you down into the ground. Try and feel that you've got all four corners of your feet touching the floor. Open your toes. Keeping your knees towards your second and third toe. Try and open your hips. So you squeeze your buttocks together, but you're pulling your knees towards the second and third toe. So you can feel that your thighs are active in this posture. Then pull up your mullaband, so that's your sex organs and your anus. Take your tummy button in and up, so you can feel that the lower part of your back is straightening. Relax your shoulders, take your shoulder blades together at the back. Keeping your chin level, parallel with the floor, and just a little bit touch back. So again, you can feel that it straightens your spine at the back of your neck. Pull yourself up as far as you can towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders and take your shoulder blades together. So as you take your shoulder blades together, your hands will naturally turn towards the front. Breathing in long and deep in this posture. Keep the connection within. So you're following your breath. You're keeping your focus between your eyebrow center. By doing that, you're stimulating your pituitary, pineal glands, which are creating your hormones to work correctly. Take a long, deep breath in. As you breathe in, feel that you're breathing the air down to your fingertips. As you breathe out, releasing any negative energy. And breathe in again, breathe in the air down to your toe tips. As you breathe out, you're releasing anything that doesn't need to be held in your body, release it. And to do the forward bend, if you need to use a chair to help you balance, keeping your arms in front, then please do. Inhale, taking your head as far as you can towards the ceiling and your hands up, parallel with each other. Exhaling, folding at the hips, keeping your arms out straight, arms next to your ears. Try and get your back so that they're parallel with the floor. Keeping your back in the same place. Take your hands towards your toes and look up. Now take your awareness to your shoulders and bring your shoulders up, so you're bringing your shoulder blades together at the back. So your back is as flat as possible. On an exhale, release your head down, your hands down. Be totally submissive to this posture. If you want to hold onto your elbows and swing your elbows from left to right to your hips, then you can do that, so you've got a little bit of movement in there. Or if you totally just want to rest still, that's fine. Renewing your blood cells here, it's a great one for your immunity system. When you're ready, slowly, 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 if you can keep your eyes closed, come up vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Keeping your eyes closed, keeping the connection within. The last thing to arrive are your shoulders as you round them back. Feel the different energy in your body. So for the last posture, we're going to do the triangle pose. So again, if you want to hold on to a chair, you can hold on to a chair. So you start with your right heel into the middle part of your left foot. And then if you move about 3 steps out, we're going to keep our legs straight. But if you want to put a micro bend in the knees, then please do that. If you feel that you want to move your legs a little bit further apart, move them further apart. I prefer further apart, but so think about your knee towards the second and third toe. Imagine that you've got the wall in front of your knee so it will not move. And then try and move your hips as far facing forward as possible so you can automatically feel the pull in your hips. But always check that your knee is towards the second and third toe. On an inhale, inhale your left arm up, keeping your arm next to your ear. And then exhale, taking your right elbow either onto your thigh, or if you are able, you can take your hand further down. It just depends where you are. Think about opening your top shoulder towards the back wall, so you're opening your chest. Then inhale your hand up towards the ceiling and exhale your hand down. Turning your feet, so you're keeping the same distance but turning the right foot forward, left foot towards the wall, keeping your legs straight, knee towards the second and third toe. Remember, you've got the wall here, you try not to move it, but then try and take your hips as far forward as possible so you can feel that it pulls on the inside of your thigh. Taking your shoulders forward. If you can think about pulling up the milliband. Then inhale your right arm up towards the ceiling, arm next to your ear, and on an exhale, lean over to the left. You can either rest your elbow, your forearm on your leg, just try not to put weight, and if you want to, you can move down further. Breathing in, opening your top shoulder, your right shoulder backwards to open your chest. And on an inhale, bringing your hand up. Exhaling, release your hand down. Okay. Now, if you feel that you want to do child posture or anything just to release your back, then please do. First of all, just make sure you put your hands behind your bottom and rest with your head falling backwards and your hips going forwards. Relax your buttocks in the posture. Just keeping the lower part of your back relaxed. And inhale upwards. For the final relaxation, coming down onto your back, lying in Shavasana. So I just want to talk about the breathing before we go into the final relaxation. So you can stay on your back. If you want to put a cover on, whichever's good for you. So we're going to do 2 sets of breathing. One of them will be what we call a double breath. So what we will do is double breathe in through our mouth. So it's, and as we do that, we want to test, scrunch every muscle up in our body, contract every muscle as tight as we can, our face, everything. And as we double exhale through our mouth, totally release everything. So it's as you double inhale, contract everything. Screw up your face, your lips, absolutely everything as tight as you can. And then as you double exhale, you totally relax every part of your body. So that will be the first part of the breathing. And then for the second part of the breathing, it is called measured breathing. And what we want to do is gently inhale for 4. So it's hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will gently exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. So it's to continue like that. If you prefer to do it for 3, you do it for 3. You find a rhythm that's good for you. So some of you will do it for 5, some of you will do it for 3. Okay, so totally relaxing. Keeping your palms facing upwards. Double inhale. Cleansing all your muscles. Double exhale. Totally relax. Double inhale. Clenching all of your muscles. Double exhale. Totally relax. Continue at a rhythm that's good for you. And start to breathe normally, observing a few cycles of your natural breath. And now, breathe in for 4, hold 4, exhale 4, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4. Continue at a rhythm that's good for you. Now return to your natural breath. And notice how full and nourishing it becomes. Release all control and simply witness the breath moving through the body. Start to notice the breath in your nose. Feel the air as it moves through your nostrils. Relax the insides of your nostrils, creating more space for the air and the prana. Relax your sinuses, your eyes, and in this freedom, experience the air as it moves further and further up your nose. Feel the air reaching up towards your forehead. Feel it stimulating the point between your eyebrows and your third eye. Seat of your higher consciousness. Allow the breath to swell and inspire that point as you draw all your awareness there. Stay focused at the point between your eyebrows, and again, relax the face. Relax the scalp, ears, eyes, stay focused at the brow point, as if you can see out of the space. Imagine you're breathing in and out between your eyebrow center. Start to visualize a small nebulous light coming from your eyebrow center. It's a golden light, and watch it as it grows brighter and stronger. Allow the light to lift you up. Totally absorb in its ever new energy. As the light, you feel weightless, timeless, and joyful, totally free and expansive. Shine your light on the world, on everyone. We're in a state, realize the unity of the whole universe. Keep your awareness between your eyebrow center. Gradually start bringing the light back in towards the eyebrow center. As you're bringing it in through the eyebrow center, feel the energy from the light coming into your head, moving down into your body, down your arms, down into your fingertips, down your torso, through your legs, into your feet. Feel the lightness within. Remembering you are the light. Slowly moving your fingers, your toes, making circles with your hands and your feet in both directions. Inhale, taking your hands up over the top of your head, stretching up as far as you can. Taking your hands a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Exhaling, taking your hands onto your knees. you're on the floor lying down, and turn over onto your right side, pressing your hand, left hand to help bring you up into easy pose. Come and sitting into easy pose, rubbing the palms of your hands together. Taking the palms of your hands onto your eyes, feeling the energy onto your optic nerve. You do that 3 times. When you're ready, taking your hands into chin mudra on your knees, concentrating on your posture, keeping your spine straight, chin parallel with the floor and a little bit tucked back. Keeping your concentration between your eyebrow centre, millibone tucked up. Taking a deep breath in for the 3 arms. Feeling the vibrations, the energy, appreciating who you are, loving yourself. Namaste. Thank you.